Mark Swinsky, and of course, Ren Hiramoto. Thank you so much for all the love and support you gave me, brother. I respect you a lot.
They say there's a reason the championship fights have those 5 rounds, and you needed that 4th and possibly 5th round. What were you thinking coming into the 4th round? Your coach had talked to you about, I just need you to throw the jab. I need you to just put it out there to get him off rhythm. Do you think that just the pressure that you brought and those things that you were doing more active was the difference in you getting that opportunity to land that spinning back fist?
I needed to face some adversity, and tonight, Horiguchi gave me all of that, man. I was hard trying to time his rhythm, try to get his movement down, but man, yeah, I just had to open up. My coaches always tell me if you open up, you're gonna be one of the best in the world, and that's what I'm pushing for, man. I'm only 28 years old, and this fight showed me that I have a lot more to work on, and I'm just back to the drawing boards, man. I'm lucky I'm not cut or hurt, and got me some good calf kicks, but I'm back in the gym next 2 weeks.
I just want to tell you that was an unbelievable finish. Congratulations on being the bantamweight champion here at Bellator. You're an outstanding representation of this division.
Hey, and I want to give a shout out to my mom. I told you I was going to dedicate this fight to you. Thank you for introducing me to martial arts and making me a great man. I'm nothing without you. Love you, Mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the bantamweight champion, Sergio S.P. Pettis.
Bellator MMA rings in the holiday season with its final event of 2021. Bellator 272 comes to you from Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut. And the evening will culminate with a highly anticipated battle for the Bellator MMA Bantamweight Championship. Sergio Pettis defeated Juan Archuleta to mine gold in his last outing, but he will defend against a man who never lost the Bellator Bantamweight belt inside the cage, Kyoji Horiguchi, back to reclaim what he never lost. He's a 2-time Rising champion, but it's all about bantamweight gold in Bellator MMA in the main event of Bellator 272. The rest of the main card coming up at 10 Eastern on Showtime. Pivotal matchup at featherweight. 2-time title challenger, number 4 ranked Emmanuel Sanchez meets the number 9 ranked Canadian Jeremy Kennedy. At bantamweight, Josh Hill, he checks in at number 7. He takes on Jared Scoggins, who missed weight by a lot. And Johnny Evelyn looks to remain undefeated when he welcomes Colin Huckbody to the Bellator MMA cage for the first time. That's Bellator 272 main card coming up on Showtime. But kicking off the prelims right here, right now, it's action at welterweight. Number 10 ranked Oliver Enkamp, 3-0 in Bellator. He takes on Kyle Crutchmer, who is 3-1 in the Bellator cage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome tonight's first fighter to the cage, Kyle Crutchmer.
28-year-old Kyle Crutchmer, he is 7-1 overall, coming off a hard-fought victory over Levan Chokely at Bellator 260 in June, John, and he said that, well, of course, happy to get the victory, and it was all about this, his wrestling.
It was all about his wrestling. Look, we know he's a 2-time All-American wrestler at Oklahoma State, but when it came to being in the Bellator cage, started to be very happy with his hands, liked to try to get the knockout. He went back to his base, went back to being a smart fighter, used his wrestling against a guy who was 9-0 with 9 knockouts and got the win, and that means he was a smart fighter.
The Oklahoma State alum in his opponent. We'll see what the Oklahoma State football team will see tomorrow. That's Baylor.
And now, his opponent, Oliver Enkamp.
Number 10 ranked welterweight in Bellator MMA, Oliver Enkamp, who for the first time spent part of his training camp in Sin City, Las Vegas at Syndicate MMA. He's on a 3-fight winning streak and, pulled off a impressive submission win over Emmanuel Dawa in his last outing at Bellator 248 in October, John. Something called a Japanese necktie.
Thank you very much. Look at Oliver Enkamp has really grown into his body. He's a young guy that when he first came into MMA, all kinds of techniques, but sometimes got out of position. It's those techniques that he's starting to land now, and he's getting all of these types of big-time wins. Beautiful spinning back fist for the win. And then this fight in Paris, Japanese necktie. He gets that thing cranked on. That hurts the neck. A beautiful submission win for Mr. Encamp, and he is on the rise.
The Karate Kid, Kyoji Horiguchi, will challenge for Bellator Bantamweight Gold in the main event. This Karate Kid, Oliver Encamp, he wants to be the best around. He wants to continue climbing up the rankings. He'll try to get by Kyle Crutchmer tonight.
And you can see, look at that reach, 76.5 to 68. Encamp is very long. Crutchmer must use his wrestling if he wants a win here tonight.
With the official introductions, here is the voice of Bellator MMA, Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Mohegan Sun Arena as we get set now for Bellator 272. The prelims kick off now with 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing the blue corner. At 5'9", weighing in 171 pounds, his professional record, 7 wins, 1 loss, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Kyle Crutchmer. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner, at 6 foot, weighing in 170 pounds even, as a professional. 10 victories, 2 defeats, from Stockholm, Sweden, presenting Oliver Encamp. In charge, your referee, John English.
Crutchmer bounced back from his loss in his prior Bellator outing with the victory over Levan Chokli and Oliver Encamp, a family of black belts in karate, former member of the Swedish karate national team before starting MMA and using those karate as kicks. Holy shit.
He is using it. If you're looking for Oliver Encamp, just he mimics the fighting style of Stephen Thompson. He comes from that family of martial artists, but Oliver Encamp on the ground is outstanding also. So Kyle Crutchmer's got to pick his poison, but he does need, in my opinion, to get this fight to the ground and work through the submission attempts and do damage on the ground.
Crutchmer changes levels, looking for the takedown. Had landed a right hand and now will try to maximize position, controlling the legs of Encamp.
Beautiful job of lacing the legs. Look at the figure 4 by Kyle Crutchmer. That is keeping those legs up off of the ground. That means that Oliver Encamp, until he gets those legs free, cannot get himself up.
Habib Nurmagomedov's influence knows no bounds.
Well, it's an AKA type of technique anymore. They all use it.
He put it on the real map with his dominance as the lightweight champion, and here you have again another.
Right back to it. That's exactly what Kyle Crutchmer does. Get him to turn his back, go to his back, and just start damaging him from the beginning. Wear him down. Don't worry about the big knockout shot. Just put volume on him when you're in close.
Another takedown secured by Crutchmer.